Hi, my name's Maria. I'm from Cool Bananas Entertainment, and today my daughter and I will be launching the world's biggest bubble net. This is a special tribute to all the entertainers out there, especially the face painters, balloon twisters and bubble artists who have had it really tough in the last year or so. Shortly we'll be launching the net. It's just over 6 metres wide. It registers at about 14.75 square metres and it breaks the world record by just over 4 square metres. We've been practicing this a bit. It's just more the weather conditions. We just need to watch that the wind I'm hoping that the wind will pick up a little bit just so that we don't have to run with it because it's really heavy. The perfect weather conditions for this would be higher winds than they are at the moment, higher humidity and cooler temperatures. So we don't have perfect conditions today, but we'll at least get something that's pretty impressive. Success is being able to get the bubbles to flow out of the bubble net and obviously to be able to lift it because it's pretty heavy. I've chosen a pretty heavy mix because of the weather conditions aren't great. So we really, as far as techniques goes today, we really have to sense and feel where the wind's coming from and how intense it is. We'll be trying a few different things. One, we'll try and run with it a little bit to kind of get the wind to go through it a bit quicker. We'll try and bring the poles up together and see how that works, or kind of separate the poles fairly quickly. So we'll try half a dozen attempts just to see which one works best. I was hoping to draw a crowd here for the local businesses. It'll probably just be the passerbyers. When I started this, it was purely and simply as an outlet for me to express myself because I couldn't work. I wasn't face painting and balloon twisting. I wasn't, I didn't have parties that were all cancelled. And so going to the beach every day in the mornings to do this was, in a sense, it's almost like someone who takes up meditation. It was a way to be able to relax, express myself. And then people were responding in such a positive way, I realised it was bringing a lot of joy to them as well. So the world record was just simply as a response to my daughter just saying, gosh, every time you make a net, they're getting bigger and bigger. She said, what's the world's largest bubble net? And I went, oh, I don't know. And she looked it up and I went, oh, I can do that. So next day I started it and 3 days it was finished. It could have gone a lot better. I think the wind let us down, but I'm not in control of the wind. So I'm kind of hoping for a better run this time. The wind didn't really throw the bubbles through the net enough there were a few holes, and you can't have that with the world record attempt. It needs to come through all of the holes. That's why I need the wind. Now with the smaller nets, it's not a problem. I can wave the nets around and force the wind through, but with the bigger net, you just can't do that. Unless we kind of run back with it. But we'll try a few different things. I'll also be a bit more patient this evening, in the sense that instead of just having a go one after the other, I'll wait and feel the wind behind me and even if it takes a couple of minutes, and do it that way. So we just have to try different strategies. It's meant to be a lot stronger. It's just a matter of whether it presents itself or not. I mean, it can come and go. Usually Coolangatta's quite windy. I don't know what it's doing today. I'll feel it in the next couple of days, but yeah, it is very physically exerting. If it doesn't work out, I'm not incredibly disappointed. I think it's about having a go at something, and it's a bit about, you know, trying something no matter what. I'm really resilient, so if this one doesn't work out, it'll make me think and change about how I can improve things. Of course I want it to work out for lots of different reasons, but I think the challenge was more in making the net.
She's the artist creating bubble joy in our border bubble. Now, Maria Mormile could go down in the history books, attempting to break the record for the world's largest soaked bubble net.
It's also a tribute to the entertainers out there that haven't been able to work for the last 18 months, particularly the face painters and balloon twisters and bubble artists.
Maria's net, an impressive 14.75 square metres, the previous record 10.22. Maria will now wait 12 weeks to see if she's made history.
Right. So we do the one where we take it all the way up first, but dip it 3 times. 1, 2.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good now. Yep.
Are you satisfied? A few of those last ones were pretty close?
I think so. I think that changing the mix really helped. The first mix was too heavy, and I think the second mix was a lot lighter and it suited the conditions better.
And the wind, how was it compared to what you really wanted it to be?
I probably would have still preferred it a bit windier, but it was okay.
And aspirations for the future?
Look, I'm not interested in breaking any more world records. That was a one-off thing. I guess for me, the aspirations are more to make the nets. I love making the nets. I've already sold some overseas to the US. And I love making the ones that are varied in sizes. So I'm kind of hoping that this will help that side of things. I mean, the bubble parties are doing well as it is, and it would be nice to do more of those, but selling the nets is kind of a bonus. Yeah.
Any final words?
No, I think it's turned out to be a wonderful evening, and I thank my family for being down here, especially Melanie, my daughter, for being the other person lifting the bubble net. It wasn't easy to do. It was pretty heavy, so I gather both of us will be recovering tomorrow. Thank you.